platform to solve the problem of that woman. He asked him for just a water, give me water to drink. But you know, as our neighbor, as a woman of leisure and everything, he passed it to another thing. Because Jesus must pass through that place. He must pass through that road. He must pass through that way. So, what am I saying? In order to cut the story short, when his disciples came, they brought the food because they went out to go and buy food for Christ because he was hungry. As you and I is hungry today, our hungry may not be the physical food. That hungry you are crying, that makes you to weep every night. When you are supposed to have your rest, when you are supposed to be praying to your God, you are weeping, mourning, sorrowful. I pray that God will address that issue for you tonight in the mighty name of Jesus. You shall see it no more in the mighty name of Jesus. When the disciples of Jesus Christ brought the food, they say, Master, come and eat. By then, our Lord has already switched over to another realm. He has switched over to spiritual food. He now told them, you people, you did not know the food, my food. I have a food. And when I eat that food, I cannot do it anymore. And he told them, and that food is to know it.
Guys, you're going now.
The will of God. To do the will of God. To start the work of his Father and finish it. That is the food. That is his food. And the Bible tells us that after he preached, he didn't eat that food anymore. He did not eat that fish anymore. Even the disciple was marveled. They are surprised. When we went out, someone brought food. Jesus Christ said that he was hungry. And we went out to go and have food. But now he had known the will of God. Because those people did not know the will of God. People did not know the will of God. For Jesus Christ. Even though when Jesus Christ was telling them the will of God for him, they did not believe. They did not believe. That is why Peter denied him 3 times. They did not believe. Peter entered argument with him when he was telling him the will of his will, the will of Father to him, which he knew. But when Jesus Christ finished with that food, which is spiritual food, by preaching, before you know, that woman went outside to bring people. To bring people from there. Jesus Christ enter another dimension. Enter another dimension to preach his word. To preach his word. To do the will of the Father. To do the will of his Father. So also you and I, we have the will of God for us. God that created us. He did not create us to just come to live. God to burn us and live like that and go. No. There is a purpose that we need to actualize. There is a purpose. There is his will. There is will we need to finish. We need to start. Jesus said, and the will of my Father is to start his work and finish it. And that is why he finished, because he knows it, the will of God for him. He knows the will of God for him. If you know the will of God for you, for that battle that you are seeing, for that battle that fighting you, fighting your children, fighting your husband, fighting your wife, you shall see it no more in the mighty name of Jesus. I say you will see it no more in the mighty name of Jesus. All what you need is to know his way. Is to know his way. Is to know his way. Jesus Christ knew the will of God. That is why I said it. That 3 years, 3 good years, just that 3 years, within the 3 years, he has finished everything. He has finished everything. He has finished the work of eternity. He has finished the work of salvation. He has finished the work of encounter, the one encounter we are experiencing today. And Jesus now was 30 years old. When he started the will of his Father. Hey, how old are you and I? We are almost 40, 50. Are you in that way? Do you know the will of God for you? In that business you are doing, do you know the will of God? Is it the will of God for you? Have you prayed about it to know the will of God for you? Have you prayed to know the will of God for your marriage? Have you prayed to know the will of God over your children? Have you prayed to know the will of God over your husband that has turned into your flesh? Yeah, it may be the work of enemy. But if you know the will of God, say no, this man, it's God that gave it to me. When we start, it's not like this. It's not like this. Oh, God that can reverse every irreversible. When you call on him, he will reverse it in the mighty name of Jesus. He will reverse that situation in the mighty name of Jesus. And that battle you are seeing, you see no more in the mighty name of Jesus. Are you the one that are looking for spouse? Are you the one that are looking for spouse? Maybe man or woman you want to marry. You are seeing disappointment everywhere. Every day disappointment. Why? Because you have not known the will of God. You have not known the will of God for you in that marriage. If you are his son indeed, if you are his daughter indeed, he will not allow you to embark into that marriage until you know his way. Until you know his way. Until you know his way. So that you will not blame him. So that you will not regret.